This the year I make my ways. This the year of ventilate. Lately my small cycle chains. Burn the grass, too many snakes. Down with shallow escapades. Fuck your lemons, I want lemonade.
You recorded the Heat game.
Yeah, I think it just auto records the games. I don't know.
You probably had it set from last year.
I don't know why it does that. But yeah, I mean,
I'm picturing you having a
On my exposed shit?
Vic scouting video tape. You're just sitting there like,
I'm just Eric Spoelstra.
I must project Vic out exactly, perfectly.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's the motherfucking BanterHeads. It's your boy Nick. What the hell is good with you, man?
What's up? It's Lance. We're here. We're doing the pod.
We got a little pink on, you know. Gotta have that.
Yeah, we didn't even coordinate this shit.
Gotta have
I like
that-
it.
that
We're both repping
October.
heat, you know.
Repping heat,
Season
repping
starting
breast
soon.
cancer awareness, baby.
Yep.
Let's
Dude,
go.
I don't know why the NFL stopped doing that shit. With all the pink, it's whack. They gotta bring it back.
Yeah,
You know?
for real.
That shit was so much fun. I feel like when you had like the pink towels, the pink like sweatbands and
Oh
socks.
hell yeah, that shit looks
And it's
sick.
a good cause. What the fuck happened with that?
Oh my god, Jason Garrett is a fucking college reporter.
Is this
now.
Colin Wirth's like little brother or some shit?
Probably son.
What the fuck? This is crazy.
So NBC Sports has Booth Pack, Collinsworth, and Garrett.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Notre Dame.
Okay.
Shout out Calvo, but fuck Notre Dame.
Always fuck Notre Dame. Amazon also thinks they're hot shit getting Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit. Nah, I kind of like that team.
Herb Street?
Yeah.
I didn't.
He's from college.
I couldn't watch this week's game.
He's like the fact that they pried him away from college football is crazy.
Yo, Amazon. That's kind of like a little play by Amazon, man. You know?
Yeah, they have they get all the fucking ad. Like it's kind of like it's all good. It's all W's for them. But yeah, so what we'll talk about real quick. Let's talk about your favorite team, right?
Colorado.
Colorado. We can talk about Inter getting canned.
UM's blunder.
Yeah.
How's your sports week going, Lance? Where do we start? I mean, dude, Colorado's is more about the storyline.
Yeah, of course.
And dude, I was gonna tune into that game, but I don't even remember what I was doing. I was listening to Bad Bunny, and
They
I was.
blew a fat lead. That's all I know.
I know, terrible, atrocious, horrible.
Did they win?
Colorado?
No,
they
lost.
lost.
Right? That's what I thought.
The biggest comeback in Stanford's history. You
And
know?
a 1-4 Stanford team going into
was
it.
bad. Dude, somebody tweeted that they just handed Shador his classes for next year. Terrible. I mean, you know, I think they're on the right path, but obviously, you know, this year isn't the year they're gonna win the Natty or something. But you know, it's a cool storyline, and
but also Shador was being considered as a draft prospect, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
yeah, but he also has no O line.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
I think the kid can play. If you give him like an O line, he'll look a lot better.
I think it'll be, you know, I mean, it's not gonna be a first round pick, but I could see him being like a Hurts type pick, and maybe he lands in the right situation.
Yeah,
We'll
I honestly, I feel like that kid could play in the NFL.
Yeah, probably.
And like start, not be a bench guy. I feel like he could start in the NFL. Personally, you know,
maybe
and whether he's gonna be good or not.
Yeah, whether he has it, because you just don't like. For some guys, you just don't know. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I feel like at least this year, there's like how many good QBs are there? Like where they're like great.
There's a lot.
Great QBs, really? I feel like there's no.
Oh,
But
in
it's
the
like
NFL.
currently in the NFL. Starting.
Oh yeah, no. There's a lot of teams where they could be looking to get a new quarterback. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
But like maybe a team grabs him and pairs him up with another young quarterback, and then they battle it out in training camp, yada yada.
Yeah.
Maybe he could use a year behind someone, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And UM, they gotta get rid of that coach. What the fuck is that? You're giving the dude just take the knee.
I can't believe that. And I was a crystal ball truther for a while.
Isn't that the second time he's done that though?
Bro, apparently they haven't kneeled at all the entire year, like to win a game. So but to do that in a close game like that, it's like
no, it's unnecessary.
Made no sense.
He deserves it.
Absolutely no sense. As a former UM fan, I definitely feel for the fan base. That's just garbage. and he's just getting paid so much.
Isn't it
his
like
contract
10 mil
is
or
ridiculous. Yeah, it's like a fucking 8-year, 10 mil a year type deal or some shit like that. Like,
what?
I mean, you can search it up. I'm not sure the exact details, but I know that they're fucking egregious.
What's his name? Mario, right?
Yeah.
That's something.
Okay.
Top 10 highest, really?
So $8 million a year, and
wait. Kirby. Oh, Kirby Smart, really? Oh, because Georgia, I guess.
Yeah.
Georgia's a big school. How is it not saving? I don't know. I mean, clearly it's too much money. Whatever. Fucking, I don't know how many years are on the contract.
10 years. Yeah, there you go. So 10-year, $8 million. So I knew that there was something of a 10 in there.
Is that like?
I thought it was 8-year, 10 million. It's 10-year, 8 million. Either way, that's gonna take a fucking absolute. You have to give him some time too. I think, unfortunately, that's just part of the game. You gotta build this.
The coach?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have let him just walk back in the tunnel.
I mean, they'd have to pay him $70 million up front right now, basically.
Yeah. Well,
so that's why it's like
a 10-year deal.
I mean, he's a young alum, and he actually did good things in Oregon. It's completely shocking. But back in the day, I think his first head coaching gig was a 2-10 FIU.
All right, we'll give him some time. No, but dead ass, I would have been like, yo, just go to your car.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Like, what the fuck?
It's tough, but with the money, that's how it is. That's why the FIU or the FSU alumni group had to all get together and put money down to get rid of Willie Taggart a few years ago. Because it's just hard to.
Group.
Yeah,
a bunch of
all
boosters.
come together. All the boosters have to come together and be like, all right, I'll throw $10 million to get this guy out of here.
Yeah, and to complete the trilogy, Enter is eliminated. I mean, dude, like they would have had to been perfect, which was a possibility if Messi was healthy, but he's not. And then Jordi Alba also hasn't been playing games.
Oh, for Inter?
Yeah, so it's like.
Yeah.
You take away Messi and Jordi, yeah, they have Busquets, but like it's still the same team that was in last place.
No, it's Busquets.
So, and Busquets, dude, that's like putting Draymond on the Warriors and keeping Curry and Clay off the bench. What is Draymond gonna do?
Not even. It's like putting Draymond on the Shanghai Sharks.
Yeah. Or it's, I don't even know who's the worst team in the NBA. Whatever.
This is a good year to be a bad team in the NBA. Well, no, you know what I mean. Like all the teams that have been bottom dwellers for a while are kind of starting to. Things are looking up a little bit for the Pistons, maybe for the Rockets. What's another terrible team? The Jazz. Like they've been putting together some.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun year.
Yeah, basketball's always.
But this is definitely gonna be one of those years where like, oh, you need to beat the Rockets. Good luck. Not good luck, but like. Not good luck. Like, they're super tough, but they're gonna. Win. This is a real team. They got Fred. They have all those youngsters coming back up. Granted, Dylan Brooks was an awful signing, but
yeah, I didn't get that. Oh fuck. How many assists does Fred normally get? Like 6, right?
7 or 8.
Really, 7 or 8?
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking nice.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
All right, shout out to the Rockets, man.
And then meanwhile, Jaime Jaquez Jr. added a 4th J to his Triple J because he's now a Jordan player.
Oh, wow. What a fucking way to introduce that topic.
That's crazy.
It's sick. It's super sick.
He got a Jordan fucking.
Personally, if I was an athlete, I'd go Nike. But if you're not going Nike, Jordans are pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you get the Adidas lifetime deal,
something like that, obviously. Yeah. But your Jaime Jaquez Jr. Not exactly like
quad J, dude. J to the 4th power. Yeah,
that's our boy.
Man, shout out to him. That's cool, man. I just feel like with Jordan, their signature sneakers for their athletes aren't as good as the Nike.
Yeah, I agree.
And even Adidas, I feel like has better models.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like the problem is that Nike's just they're a little more selective. I don't think that they're just like
they go for
they want certified stars. I think the worst you're gonna get is maybe
league,
a Russ or something.
League foundation pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Giannis.
Something like that.
The next, where's Wemby? Dude.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That could actually be super interesting.
Went whoa. Man,
Shoe deal.
Yeah, shoe deal. Shoe size. Wemby's Nike.
Nike went all in.
Of
They're like,
course.
oh my god, the Vic 4s are gonna go crazy.
The big fours. Yeah, no, you got to make that if you're Nike. Duh.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a fun storyline to watch. You know, him, Scoot, Chet being technically a rookie. See, that's the thing. I think that could be Chet could challenge Vic for the rookie of the year. You know, with the whole new.
Chet could be a sneaky, Ben Simmons.
Shut up. No. Yeah.
Blake Griffin.
I know what you mean. Yeah, of course. The things
Yeah.
we hate the most in the entire world. Second year.
Rookie of the years who don't deserve it.
So that's why I had to grab him in fantasy, because if that boy wins rookie of the year.
No, that was a great pick. Yeah, when you picked him, I was like,
you know, I like Chet.
Yeah, and he looked good against Wemby. That little matchup.
That was fun.
Those guys were
tracking those two was fun.
Dude, I just feel like the NBA is just in such a great fucking place, and in terms of regular season and the storylines,
that's the thing.
I think it's the best league
in a while. Yeah, and in a while, like that, the regular season has a lot. There's a lot of things to be paying attention to.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces.
Especially as a Heat fan, who like we didn't really have anything good come of this offseason. You know, I mean, yeah, we made a decent draft.
We got Jaime.
Got a couple of solid veteran acquisitions, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, no, it wasn't a splash. We didn't make a splash.
Yeah, am I gonna be following the Heat the whole season? Of course, I always do. But there's like 5 or 6 more teams that I usually wouldn't be tracking that I'm gonna be,
like the Kings.
Yeah, like the Kings, the Spurs, the fucking all the teams we just mentioned.
The Spurs, bro.
Like
that's
so that'll be fun.
That'll be a blast, man.
And so baseball, now the Marlins are officially just toasted. Now the Phillies beat the Braves. That was pretty cool. And the D-backs upset the Dodgers. That was pretty nuts too.
Is it?
I mean, bro, the D-backs were they were like outside looking in for the last few years. So yeah, it was more. Impressive.
It's more about are we surprised that the Dodgers
choked? No, not really.
So
and then of course the Battle of Texas, Houston versus the Rangers. Not gonna lie though, the Rangers. See, that's the thing. There's a world if it's Houston, which by the way, which everyone kind of probably thinks it's gonna be. Houston Phillies will just be kind of another one of the. Oh God, all the fucking World Series have been 5 teams for the last fucking 6 years. It's always them, yada yada. But not gonna lie, if somehow it's D-backs Rangers, that would have been completely off the beaten path. I don't think anyone had those guys going to the World Series.
Cool. I gotta start watching.
So yeah, whatever. Nothing too
Sunday,
crazy.
Monday. Yeah, I gotta start watching.
And
I missed the round before.
Oh, dude, Philly, like, bro.
Dude, I heard. Nick Castellanos, Bryce Harper.
He was wrecking balls, bro. I'm talking like Castellanos hit like I think 5 jacks in that series or something like that. Something crazy like that.
But wasn't Bryce like super clutch?
Yeah, Bryce wasn't as good
hit
as
like
him,
a
but
homer after
the
the shortstop was talking shit and he stared at him.
Bro, Bryce is always gonna be a goon, man.
Yeah,
every team wishes.
Bryce got some dog in him for sure.
But
okay.
I guess before we move out of sports, we can go into the fights.
Oh man, Logan Paul and Dillon Danis. It's finally over. The internet can move on.
No one won. All around,
Agreed.
No one won.
Yeah, no one won.
It was just like a waste of time, a waste of energy.
Which is sad. It's honestly sad. Because, like, I just wish Logan knocked him the fuck out. Especially after the way Dillon came in.
Yeah.
Like,
but you knew he was. I mean, I don't know. Like, right when the fight started, I was like, oh, God, here we go. Like, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was just more of, like, the clock's ticking. I mean, Danis, as annoying and fucking garbage, like, as actual fight fans, like, Danis is a joke to us.
Yeah, but the promo was fucking insane.
100%.
He killed the promo.
But, you knew he was going to hang in there. And Logan definitely looked impressive, He always kind of does, but
he looked solid. I'm not going to say impressive. He looked solid.
No,
he looked like he'd actually been training.
Physically, he always looks kind of impressive.
The guy is a fucking tank.
Yeah, so it's just... But that's the problem with I'm just so done with this like style of fights. It's just getting so boring. Like it's just I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
kind of just mid boxing with just people who you know more than the other boxing and with
you know
shorter
what's crazy
rounds and stuff.
The fight before that was actually the best fight of the night. Slim and
Really?
Salt Poppy. Dude, those boys were trading blows.
Yeah, but those guys were probably,
Like-
you know, they have something to prove more, you know.
Yeah, and
Not
they're
saying
on
that
they're on an even playing field in terms of just like these are. I mean, Slim had kind of been a YouTuber before, but they've kind of just been both like putting all in on this crossover shit.
Yeah,
So whatever.
that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and of course Dillon actually tried pulling guard. Like, I can't believe that shit. I don't know, man. It was just a horrible display by Dillon. Like,
Yeah, well, hey,
embarrassing.
At least he showed up. We all thought he wasn't gonna.
I hope he never shows up again, ever, in any way, shape, or form. I mean,
he got what he wanted out of all this. I think, you know. I think everyone's like, oh, well, but like, come on, dude. The level of exposure he got just off of being a fucking troll.
I know, but where do you go after this? And you had all the
I
exposure.
just mean compared to where he was before. Like,
Yeah, I know,
he was just this written off, like, fucking guy who's in the MMA industry, and everyone who's an MMA fan thinks he's a fucking goofball, you know, like.
Yeah, but I feel like now he's written off even more.
Yeah, probably.
Because it looked like he didn't train.
Yeah,
at all.
But the eyeballs, you know, they're worth a lot. His
But I
tweets
don't
were
see
fucking
what he's
everywhere.
parlaying it into except the X blue check from Elon.
Yeah,
With the impressions, and now all those impressions are gone.
probably.
You know, because what the fuck is he gonna tweet about now? You know, you got
Yeah,
outclassed.
it was a 15 minutes for sure. You know, it was a true 15 minutes. It always was gonna be.
Embarrassing.
But then moving on to
And-
KSI Fury.
That was just a clinch fest.
Yeah, that
KSI
was the whole fucking thing.
putting everything into the punches he threw, and
KSI just moving a lot
dude, honestly,
for the show. That's how it looked.
If Tommy did lose, I wouldn't have even been like upset about it because Tommy let like himself play into KSI's like fight.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he didn't do that with Jake.
Yeah.
The fight with Jake was way cleaner. It seemed like actual boxing.
I mean,
you know?
yeah, that's the thing. Like, of all these fucking goofballs, like, Jake's the one that actually seems like a legitimate boxer.
Yeah,
you know?
he's by far the best. It's clear. Honestly, like KSI hits hard, I'm sure, but in terms of everything else, I don't see the technique. I don't see the style. I mean, like, where's
Yeah.
in terms of just boxing, being
No,
able to
no,
box,
it's
Logan
all-
looked better than KSI.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
KSI, it's all flair. And, I mean, here's the thing, dude. 15 years ago, I was watching him open packs on FIFA. And
No, it's
fucking
impressive what he did.
talking about his
For
family and
sure.
shit. Like, the fact that he's parlayed it into this is just, you literally just, it's unquantifiable. Like, the amount of fucking
Yeah, no, I mean, dude.
exposure and fucking profits and this and that and everything that they've created out of it. So you gotta respect that. But, like, just as someone who's always loved boxing, it's, you know, it's a bit of a mockery, I think. I don't think that these fights are good are doing anything crazy.
Yeah, I mean, what does it do for boxing? I don't know, man. Because I feel like there's definitely some guys who are just like YouTube fans that are watching because they know it.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm sure there might be some that like see this and it's like, oh, I wonder what an actual boxing fight looks like.
Maybe
There's a little bit of crossover.
It's creating
or,
like a new,
you know?
it's like a new niche of like nerds watching boxing.
Yeah. Like people, like I'm sure if you didn't watch boxing, you'd probably be like, "Oh, that KSI Tommy fight was awesome." But if you've seen boxing, you know that
Real
fight
boxing,
was garbage.
like it's just not even. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not even
dude,
close.
the Canelo fight versus Charlo. Yeah, dude, that fight. I mean, dude, Canelo was just putting on a show.
Yeah,
bro.
because the technique of him and
It's insane,
It's just something
you know?
completely different.
And
It's
Charlo's not a
even-
bad boxer. Charlo's good too, but Canelo just completely outclassed him. And then you see like, oh no, this is a motherfucker who's like his entire life since he was a kid.
Exactly. You know, this is his bag. This is like
I love boxing. You know, I'm Canelo. I'm the strongest man in the world.
Who he is,
And he's
like-
just a fucking dude.
Bro, the way he fucking dodges punches and shit, man. I
Bro.
fucking love that shit so much.
Dude, this fight he was coming in like
You just have no
and
clue.
just like every single punch, everything in it but like techniques there, and
Nah, he's something different.
the gas tank is just always on F the entire time, full. Doesn't take
that's
like
someone who you do not want to get in the ring with.
Incredible.
Canelo.
I mean, no, and like he'll take a shot and he'll still just be like, "Come on, let's go. I like this fight, but I'm going to win. You know, I'm Canelo." And it's like, I love watching Canelo, dude. You know, I'll watch Canelo fight whoever the fuck. I don't care. You know, that's fucking boxing. Yeah. I forgot to add UFC on the board. But have you seen what's going on in the UFC?
No.
So next week is a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Big pay-per-view. Might be the biggest of the year.
Isn't that Stipe and...
No, that's November.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna... What the fuck is this?
Yeah, but the problem is that this shit is all going in, like...
Oh, that's what I did.
Next week is 3 points, so...
Yeah, but this also starts at 2 p.m.
Oh, true.
So... Dude, so...
Oh, yeah. This is like the one where it's fucking...
Paulo Costa had to pull out because he had an elbow injury.
Oh, shit.
So now Usman comes in at a higher weight class at 185.
So it's going to be Usman versus... Oh, my God. I like that.
Chimaev.
Okay, then now that's his
Yeah.
team.
And then Charles had to pull out because he got a cut above his eye. And now Volk's in.
Oh, my God.
Against Islam for the
Islam
rematch.
versus Volk, and then Usman versus...
yeah. And
Hamzat. That's actually pretty sweet.
Johnny Walker versus Ankalaev, which should be a good fight, The card is insane now.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
And it starts at 2 p.m. Thank God it's not at night.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is,
3 points, of course.
Yeah, like my focus isn't going to be on the fight, but I'll try to watch it. I'll try to watch those two specifically. Because, come on. I mean, those are 4 of the biggest names in the sport,
Yeah, and I'd love to see Usman bounce back, bro. That would be so sick.
Man.
Especially at a higher weight class.
Him.
I want to see how Usman looks at a fucking... Because he looks tanky,
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing, there's no reason to get there super early on Saturday for 3 points, but...
Yeah, I mean, last year, I think I made it at, 6.
Yeah.
Or maybe even later. I don't remember
That's
last
Friday.
year. Yeah. Oh, this is still Friday. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, I think they sold...
Shout out Floyd Larry.
Yeah, 100%. Mr. Floyd Larry, and I think...
That guy's nice.
I think Danny G's going to be performing with him, too, so...
Shout out the boys, man. That's fire.
That's definitely
Congrats
awesome.
to them.
And they're on a
it.
legit stage too. Sector 3, that's where Unknown Mortal Orchestra's playing. Most of the time,
Tokisha.
Exactly.
Sorry to
most of the
interrupt,
time when and Subtract, those are all big names. But most of the time when a local group comes in, they get on Grand Central. So for them to be at fucking Sector 3 is honestly fucking impressive.
No, congrats to them, bro. That's fucking awesome.
That's awesome. But they do deserve that. Mr. Floyd Larry, if you're into alternative fucking chill stuff like that, check him out. He's fucking
good
dope.
Vibes.
Genuinely.
Good vibes, bro.
And a cool ass person.
Good ass aura, good vibes. And Danny, we've had on the pod.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're unfamiliar, you could go watch that. Another cool cat.
We love Danny G.
Yeah. So Friday, I mean, it's not a back-to-back, but there's some space in between. But Fred against Skrillex.
That's gonna be
very cool.
That's the problem is because I wanted to see kind of music, which not gonna lie, the fact they go past Skrillex, they're right next to Skrillex.
Oh, this one.
The fact that they get the extra 30 after Skrillex makes me think maybe I'll just go and catch them. Mm-hmm. But I'm a little mad and annoyed as an EDM connoisseur. Skrillex kind of music literally fucking never come to Miami. Those two, they just don't come to Miami. I think Skrillex's last Miami show was 2017 with Dog Blood. I could be wrong. Maybe he played Ultra? At Ultra, but that was when it was. That's 6 years ago at this point.
Nice.
And then kind of music, they did a space night, but they're huge. I just think they should have swapped it. They should have had kind of music closing that stage.
Closing where Black Coffee is?
Yeah. Or no. Closing the same stage that they're at. So, okay, you have Black Coffee and kind of music head to head. Yeah, they make music together and stuff, whatever.
But it's not head to head.
No, it's not.
Oh, never mind. Because if they were closing, it would be. Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, that's probably why they didn't, was because they make music together and they're friends and shit. And honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they pulled up, during Black Coffee or something.
Yeah, RC Cola got a cool little one. Clooney and Dom Dollar.
Yeah, I know, but that's
the problem.
What are you
gonna do, bro? Die?
I'm just gonna self-destruct. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Cannot figure out
I mean,
which place to go.
The problem is I've seen Clooney and Dom Dalla so much that like, if I'm gonna leave Skrillex early, if I'm at Skrillex and I'm thinking, okay, you know, we got the full Fred again, we got some Skrillex. If I'm leaving early, I'm gonna go see Kind of Music. Mm-hmm. They're the ones who did a full set where it was like the Travis album, or I forget who it was. But whatever, they do stuff like that all the time where they remix like popular songs and turn it into Afro beats. I mean, I think you would probably like that shit, to be honest. They're similar to Black Coffee, they really are. But they just have like this, I don't know, there's just this aura to them and their music that I wanted to see live.
Yeah, if I get approved, I'd love to shoot Black Coffee because I couldn't last year because it was so fucking packed.
And the fact that he's on main stage now, like that's actually, and I kind of like that they've, because last year what I loved was the late night main stage, but I feel like the footprint of the land just didn't work for it as well, and that's probably why they went away from it. Like, you remember where Summit was at? Mm-hmm. It's like you had like the street things right there in the middle. So I feel like they just decided, fuck it, let's make the Mind Melt stage a little more versatile where we can have regular performers and electronic performers, and it'll be a little more, because I'm sorry, I loved that stage, but like I barely saw John Summit because there was shit blocking him and stuff like that.
No,
Fisher, I could see because I was
small.
like this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not too far. The crowd was too large and the stage was too small for the crowd given the size.
So now, exactly. Mm-hmm. So now at least getting like Summit back-to-back Green Velvet going to be closing on the main stage, that could be fucking awesome.
Yeah, but it did make sense last year, the stage for in-between sets. I think that 100%. Was a fucking genius idea.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they are doing that this year, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't released the map, so who knows, you know,
But nah, it's going to be fun. I'm super fucking excited. 3 Points Week, baby. It's my favorite festival. Shit, you're the one who brought me out to it for the first time in 2019. We saw fucking
Rocky, right?
We saw Rocky. We saw Erykah Badu, and of course the real highlight was Blood Orange.
Yeah, no,
that was
a
my first
transcending fucking
right
day. Yeah.
It was awesome, and also just how much 3 Points has grown. Don't get me wrong, the lineup back then was fucking insane. I mean, it was 3 days. It was a little more like small, like the actual footprint was very small, or like a campus or whatever. But now it's just like, dude, it's tenfold what it was before, you know? Yeah. And this is the 10th year anniversary. It's going to be fun, man. I'm excited. There is a rumor that the special guest on Saturday night at 3 a.m. on the other stage is Fortet, but I don't know if it's going to happen. You know how it is. It's rumor mongering always. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is the rumor like created by people who want to see Fortet, or has someone been tracking like where his jet is going?
No, it's something. Yeah, it's like someone who has connections in this thing. That's what it is. Okay. But like, you just never know, bro. I'm sorry. The amount of times we've heard something like that, but that would be during John Summit back-to-back Green Velvet. I mean, obviously everyone knows I'm a fucking John Summit guy, but I'm actually might be more of a fan of Green Velvet, to be honest. Yeah, you know, so
I'd just skip John Summit. Let me know when Green Velvet comes on, and then I'll.
Nah, but Green Velvet's an OG, dude. That's Kashmir. He's the one who made "It's Time for the Percolator." Like, he's been in the fucking scene forever. He's like one of the OGs.
Martinez Bros.
Yeah, unfortunately, Martinez Bros getting double booked there. Lily Palmer, I wanted to see, got double booked.
RC Cola. Okay.
Honestly, Grimes would be really cool to shoot if you end up shooting.
Yeah. Hopefully.
You know who that is, obviously. Yeah. And then, I'm sure, you know, Iggy Pop would probably be cool to shoot, but I'm probably going to miss him, to be honest.
Why, Subtract? Or
either Subtract or Nick Leone. I'm just really not a big fan of Iggy Pop's music. Gotcha. Like, it's just going to be some 75-year-old dude doing punk rock and stuff like that. Which is cool. But I'd rather use that time when, like, I don't even care about Caroline Polachek either, so that's going to be time where I'm probably just exploring around, goofing off, you know. There's some other names I want to see on different stages, like Peril, Moscow Man, and White Square, you know.
I do want to see a little Subtract. I want to shoot Tokisha for sure.
Yeah, you'd have to, you got to shoot Tokisha.
Yeah. And then switch over to Grimes. It should, it'll work out.
Something like that, But Friday is definitely the stack today. I think once they put Fred again and Skrillex on the same day, kind of everyone's looking for Friday tickets. That shit sold out super quick. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's 10 stages for 10 years. That's fucking funny.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, man.
And then we have
Sick, man.
So yeah, Bad Bunny, Mr. Octubre fucking dropped.
Did you hear the entire album?
No. But you did.
Yeah, I started it at like 3 a.m. last night.
I know you're texting me, but what's up? You didn't love it?
I'm gathering my thoughts, man. You know? I hate doing these one listen album reviews where we gotta put our fucking our takes on the line. I have takes about Drake that need to be updated. That's for sure. Maybe you do as well. The Bad Bunny album was cool, man. I liked it. I mean, dude, just a fact that in back-to-back weeks, we get favorite artists. We get Drake back to back, and then Bad Bunny.
It's your two personalities,
dude. If The Weeknd drops next week,
oh no, you'll explode.
What?
How could you even listen to all that?
I'd hit the lottery. Like the fuck. No, it's. I mean, it's. I cannot be more like in terms of music.
Yeah, you have to be
I'm good for the rest of the year. If J. Cole drops...
He doesn't even need to. He'll probably drop next year.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, yeah, I'd love him.
Yeah, he needs to. He needs to put his dick on the table and be like, yo, I'm the best. Fuck you, I'm out. That'd be sick.
Yeah, but it would have to be... I would only be cool with him dropping this year if it counts for the next Grammys, which I think that cutoff's coming up in November or something, right?
I think
that's
what
would
early
make
November.
it fun. That's what would make it fun is if it's actually going head to head. I don't see that happening though.
What do you mean head to head? Like with Drake?
Kinda, or just with.
But if he drops next year, would he maybe be going head to head with Kendrick?
Maybe that'd be fun though.
It would be fun. That's why. Yeah,
I'm down for either. I mean, I'm over in my fucking the friendly confines of EDM world. I get 15 to 20 new songs every fucking Friday. Yeah, so
I feel you.
I can get through
friendly confines of EDM world.
I can get through months. I'll be fine. But
yeah.
I am definitely feeding for that cold drop because I know it's gonna be the best album of the year. Whatever. Yeah, the second that drops, it's gonna be the best.
Yeah. Whenever he wants to drop, I'll be ready. You know, he could take as much time as he wants.
Rocky's time's running out. I thought he was dropping this year. Fucking bum.
He needs to drop this year and just have an entire track dedicated to dissing Drake. He just needs to come with it like, yo, I took your bitch, impregnated her twice. You know, some scathing bars, bro. You know, like I don't know. We gotta shake shit up. Drake was talking too wild, bro. He's talking.
Daddy's home, but who's the real father figure?
Somebody needs to humble Drake, bro. Dude, but the Bad Bunny album's sick, man.
I mean,
I've only heard it once.
I didn't get to, I mean, I'm not as much of a super fan of him, so it was a little, I popped in, tried to listen to a couple tracks. Like, I'd like to have the features, like.
What?
I'd like to, know who the features are and stuff.
They're not, in the song title. They're on, the artist title.
Oh, true.
So it'll be Bad Bunny and Fade instead of Bad Bunny.
Okay. On Spotify, I wasn't able to see that at all. So
yeah, it kind of. Well, Fade isn't even listed. He's a secret feature, I think.
Oh, really?
It's one of those things. But everybody else.
I know it's him, Eladio.
Yeah, that shit was. Him and Eladio never fucking missed.
Yeah, I heard that song was good. I'm gonna have to check that.
It's fire. The one with Fade is great. There's one with I guess pull it up. Where is my iTunes? Do I not have iTunes on this laptop? What the fuck?
Right there. Oh, never mind. Music.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Let me see. Luad La'a, which I think I've shot at Vibra. Brian Myers was actually one of the first time I shot Vibra, he was one of the artists performing.
Damn.
So that was cool. Young Miko. She did pretty cool. She's up and coming. Moda was cool. Young Chimi. Fade was added. Okay. Arcangel, De La Ghetto, and yeah. So
Yeah, so it's super I feel like this is definitely him getting back to his roots a little bit compared to the last album.
It is. I mean, he had the trailer. Did you see it? Where he shows up in the room and his head is completely shaven. Because he's been wearing a hat that has hair coming out of it like a fucking.
Damn, that's sick. He's back type shit.
Yeah. And Nadia Sabit, dude, this is I
know that's the new fucking Yamekanse.
Really?
right?
I was gonna say it's like Tuscan leather, but in Spanish.
Yeah, it's it's croon.
It's because him
it's
talking
Bad Bunny
shit
on
for
his
like 6
He's
minutes.
crooning,
You know?
though. It's like sad, kind of. You know what I mean? That's why I say Yamakanse.
Yeah, because you're tired of it. I get it. No, but I liked it. You know, I'll hear it
That's
again.
good. I'll definitely check it out. I mean, I knew that. I feel like that last album was more of like the worldwide fucking classic.
I think that's like that might. I don't want to. I hate to say this. It might be like the peak in terms of global pop star.
Yeah, like that's his. Like,
it might be his views.
That's his magnum opus.
You know, or like his Scorpion or whatever the fuck, whichever one. Like him and just like I'm the biggest
at his peak and doing.
But this one, he's talking his shit. Like he's like, "Yo soy número uno."
Oh, I'm sure.
You know?
Yeah, no. The few tracks I heard, you know, you can tell.
He's talking his shit. I'm excited to hear more of it. That one will take me more time to like consume.
Yeah, digest. Yeah.
Spanish. You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's not as easy for us.
Yeah.
And now getting back to the Drake, what's
all right? First take off rip. Rich Baby Daddy. Fire.
Finally, you came around.
That's the one with Sexy Red.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You just gotta be like ignorant with it.
I mean, not gonna lie.
You gotta be like, shake that ass. Like,
I think my thing was I wanted to come back and say that the gently production was fire, and Gordo actually killed the production. I thought, like, I listened to it again on like nice big speakers, and it was definitely like I was like, all right, Gordo did.
I'd have to hear it again. Gordo
did his thing. But
that's not one I look to.
Nah, I've been coming back to other tracks. Like, bro, I'm obsessed with. Go ahead. Which one?
Okay. Best song on the album? Members Only.
I know. The problem... Okay, here's the thing.
It's
Members Only is the best song in the entire thing, but the one scoff on it is the line.
Of course.
I can't believe he said that. Sometimes I feel like you're like one of the guys. That's the worst.
But you know when a girl's your homie? No, I can't even...
Trust me, I do know. No. But I don't think that's a phrase that's never come to my mind. Like, oh my god, I feel bi right now.
Dude, we were in the Discord listening to it, and then someone who wasn't that familiar was like, "What the fuck did he just say?" And all of us were like coming to try to like rectify it, and we just couldn't. I feel like a lot of times, sometimes Drake will sneak a line in there just so like motherfuckers could talk about it, and it gets it more in rotation. I know. But I'm silent during that line. I sing everything in that song sometimes to the epitome.
Because you're one of the guys.
It's going down like timber.
No. Like, Members Only is amazing. I wish he cut that bar. And that's why I'm pissed that Party let him get away with it. If I was Party, I would have had him by the shirt like this.
And Party had a line where he goes like, she's a 10.
Yeah, shorty a 10, but not the messy.
Yeah, not the messy type. Oh, my God.
No, dude.
Yeah, no. Incredible song.
It's amazing. That track's amazing.
The one with Chief Keef.
The Chief Keef one is fire.
It's actually fucking gas.
I got to hear the Eat one on the Ground of Space.
Mm-hmm. I think the intro to that song is the best intro of any song.
Probably.
It's like otherworldly.
It's a fun track.
It might go number one. If it does, it'd be insane.
Pull up the track list real quick, just for frame of reference. I just want to say, after another week, I do have it over CLB.
Yeah, Away From Home.
And also,
I was hard on 18 through the end, and I think that was just because of listening fatigue plus working.
Yeah, it's a solid run.
You know, it's actually not that bad. And Another Late Night.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, Another Late Night's great. That's what I was trying to say. The Yachty one was actually pretty fun.
Another late night with my
But
bitch.
Here's the thing. From number 8 to number 11 is the best run on the album. And if you get rid of Screw the World, the rest of the album, it's all good stuff.
Yeah.
And like maybe one little miss here or there, which I think, you have it's such.
Yeah.
But once you get to 7 9 6 9 Santa, that's when the album really starts for me. I mean, First Person Shooter was always going to be great. Yeah. There's great moments at the beginning, but like from then on, it's like...
Yeah, Virginia Beach, it's gas.
Yeah,
I mean,
Beach is gas.
What Tizo did, I hope with his next album, because he's like... I feel like the last album, it was very experimental.
Yeah, he's been doing that.
And he tried so many different vibes, which like some worked and some didn't for me.
No.
If he locked in for an album,
he needs to have some. He needs to have someone over his shoulder, like kind of almost. Yeah, like orchestrating his album, like
I think his next album could really be like something special.
I mean, dude, his feature runs big, and come on, his part in 7969 Santa that makes that track for me.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry, that absolutely makes that track for me.
Oh yeah, no, he hits melodies and like these tones that
dogs
are just fucking.
Dogs.
6.
7969.
Yeah, 7969. Yeah, and of course 7969 is like the address for Delilah.
Oh my god.
In LA, yeah. Yeah, but this part.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. That
this part right here of the refrain.
The shit I don't like shit is fucking amazing.
Incredible. Yeah. No, I feel like this is.
Hey, you know what would Pluto do grow on me? I'll say. What would Pluto do grow on me? But I'm still heated that it doesn't have Future on it.
Yeah, but for me, what would Pluto do is Jumbotron shit popping part 2. So he's like in that bag. Yeah. And I do fucking love the song.
And I'll still stand by what I said. There's no Is There More on this album.
In a bad way?
Yeah, in a derogatory way.
Where it's like,
there's no songs where I'm just like, oh, God, that fucking beat is cracked. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, there's great tracks on it, but like, there's just like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I don't know. There's like de facto outside of the clubs, but there's no real like outside of the club. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple. There's some, you know,
and
members only. No, members only is the outside of the club.
Members only is just.
That's the driving down the beach and reminding me of 16-year-old Lantz wearing an OVO hoodie. Like that's what that song does for me, and it always will.
No, that song is so special. I mean, dude, the Bahama Promises, Tried Our Best, Drew Picasso, amazing. Members Only. In terms of just a run of R&B, it's by far the best on the album.
Nah, you know I love fucking Crew and Drake.
And BBL Love came around too.
I told you. Yeah. That shit's fire. I know what you mean with the Sade thing, but
yeah, it like at first I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And then now I'm just like, what's the fucking line where he's like, they say love's like a BBL. You don't know if it's real until you feel one.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah,
no.
Honestly, I kind of think it was in his bag. I think he was in his
bag
bag
with this album. I think it was his best album since Scorpion for me.
Yeah, I feel like the only problem with Drake, besides the fact that like he can't find love and he's so like scarred and whatever, like detached.
I mean, Tried Our Best is Marvin's Room Part 2, by the way. Tried Our Best is Marvin's Room Part 2.
Yeah. I feel like his versatility and how many different things he could do,
where it still
is
feels
a hindrance
seamless.
to him.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it does.
In terms of he
but
can't
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Create like just here's an album and it's all together. It's all intertwined.
Yeah.
Like twined.
Well, I've noticed that lately. Yeah. That's what I loved about Scorpion was he said, okay, this and this.
Yeah.
You know, and they were both cohesive. Mm-hmm. But like in this album, it's more like while it does sound all great together, I know what you mean. It's like you're like kind of like I'm not really in the mood for that one right now.
Yeah. To me, it feels like it honestly feels like more life. In the sense of not even the sound, but just the fact that it's a playlist.
Chaoticness.
And it's like a collection of like songs. That's not really a project or an album, but it's like, here's a bunch of shit where you could throw on and you could either go through or whatever, but like, you know, it's not.
That's a good.
I think the radio shit try to make it seem like an album.
Yeah, that's kind of what drew it together a little bit, and it did work a little bit. But
a little bit. I wish it was more of a thing because it's kind of like Snoop Dogg was big.
Yeah, and then it's all of a sudden 8 tracks. You don't even get like anything similar to that, and then the interlude is like him just crooning. You know, like. So yeah,
the one you said going from Snoop into
Tizo, Oh no,
Slime You Out.
Yeah, that made Slime. I already liked Slime You Out.
Yeah,
listening to that through is you can't not listen to that before. You know what I mean?
No,
like
I think he actually fucking delivered. There's only a couple songs like
hundreds in a row look like tuna in a bowl.
Calling for You. It doesn't do much for me. I don't give a fuck. It's cool. I'm sure the more I listen to, I'll like it more. Screw the world.
Complete throwaway.
Yeah, but he doesn't even talk on it.
Yeah,
Whatever,
exactly.
it's fine. And Gently, that's just a miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'll probably
here's the
always
thing.
see that as a
I
miss.
was telling what
You know?
I was telling Angel was that Gently is. It feels like Drake is playing like two like Austin Powers characters or something. Like at the first one, it's him doing the Hispanic, and then it goes to and then introduce you to I forget what it is. Like you could just. It feels like the video would be him like dressed up like a fucking like
which he do.
like Hispanic
do.
at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
the second one like some island man, you know,
That's
like
so
some little
funny.
like servant or something.
Yeah.
Like it's fun, but yeah, all in all, not an all-time great album, but definitely a fun one. And you know, at this stage in his career, we'll take it.
Also,
Take it
yeah,
for what it
not only
is.
that, I don't need an all-time Drake album. Ever.
We already got all-time.
I've got, there's, you could make an argument, there's 4. You can make an argument.
Well, for you.
So Far Gone,
Oh yeah.
started a wave. I'm talking about like projects, not albums.
Yeah, project.
Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, and If You're Reading This.
Okay.
After
Thank
that-
I would have been pissed if you tried putting views in there.
No. Views.
No,
is-
it's always Take Care. Nothing was the same. And then for me, Scorpion's the one that's there, but it's because of those moments. Like there's just
there's highs.
fucking,
Insane.
Oh God,
Insane.
yeah, really, really high highs. But the lows are kind of low too.
For me, it's Nothing Was the Same, Take Care, If You're Reading This, and then the rest, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's my top.
No,
three.
that's a good way to. Put
I just
it,
feel like
I
So
think.
Far Gone, in terms of
No, what it did. I mean,
what it
come
did
on.
for just the sound of rap
No,
and
it's-
for him
it's fire.
and the project itself,
You literally can't scoff.
one
at
of the
it.
best
It's fucking
mixtapes ever.
amazing.
So, you know, I've gotten that from him. And if he ever wants to do the introspective shit, you know, where he gets like really deep into it,
Yeah.
maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, whatever. You know, I really don't fucking care.
And then him be Budden. Yeah, I mean, Budden is just. He's just a thorn in the side of the industry, I think.
Of like the pod world,
Yeah.
dude, I think he's a really good fucking podcaster.
Oh no,
Without a
nothing
doubt.
against him, but it's just like, dude, the shit that he be fucking.
But sometimes I think his approach is isn't like I wouldn't care to like be the one doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
there
no,
are some things where
of
I'm watching
course.
Joe. I was like, he does this incredibly, and I'd love to have that trait. But in terms of just like the fucking I'm Joe Budden,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
his
I'm good on that.
delusions of thinking that his
grandeur, yeah.
like his opinions in the game actually mean anything. Like,
But dude, what Drake said and shit. Did you see
what was
that
his
comment?
clapback? No.
Oh my god, we gotta see the Drake clapback. Ooh.
It looked. I will say I didn't read it, but I saw the clapback and
How lengthy
it looked a little. It looked self-conscious.
egregious. Yeah.
But I do kind of like
but there was
think
some
that it
scathing
was probably
bars.
deserved.
Look how he starts off. Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you are doing in this clip because this is what actually pays the bills. Whatever, we'll skip that. Oh, and the ripes you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty and creased jeans to screw up their face and Moo Music 29.
Yeah, like
We'll skip that. Oh, no. This shit. You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. Oh, look. If you needed to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions. Like,
nah. I mean, yeah. Like, here's the thing. Like,
oh my god.
and what was Budden's clapback?
You'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time is undefeated. Because I feel like Joe's main critique was that, I don't know, Drake hasn't emotionally grown.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel that.
And,
I
you know,
feel that. That's
I
that's
don't
a valid,
necessarily
that's
disagree.
a valid claim, but I just think it's like,
It's the way you deliver that shit.
Yeah.
That could be better, you know?
yeah.
Because,
He's just, you know, I it's every time with the Joe Budden opinions that people like take for like, you know, fucking like as if they have merit, and I'm just like,
yeah.
dude, this guy was like he was like the third best guy in Slaughterhouse. Like, come on, you know,
Yeah.
we're all taking Royce to 5'9" over him. I might even take Joel Santana over him too. I might. He had the one song, "Pump It Up," right? And don't get me wrong, it makes for a great EDM remix, but
no, and it makes for a great.
Yeah, you made your early 2000s like 50 Cent clone song. Like, congrats. You know, you were in NBA Street 3. You know, like
it was great during the crypto and NFT era.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because it helped me make some money. Yeah. But after that,
we're good.
I'm good. You know, it's kind of fallen off, unfortunately. You know, so you know, I've had my time.
Yeah,
in the digital age, I guess.
I'd like to know what Tupac would think, you know? Like, if we're going to talk about the ghosts.
Oh, my God. I think Tupac hired someone to kill him so he could get away from Jada Smith. That's what I fucking think. You know?
There had to be something there.
Bro,
That's
you saw what
insane,
Jada said
dude.
this week?
What? Was that real? No. Say it.
You said
No.
Bro. Dude, this woman is crazy, dog. I
mean, first of all, the fact that they've been separated since 2016. I mean, I just feel so bad for Will.
No, I don't.
I mean,
he's
why?
a cuck.
Just because he's still there?
He's a cuck.
But you know, like bad. Seeing the videos and stuff. Like, I saw a video where it was like them when they first got together, and it just like.
Oh, the timeline video.
And it's just
I haven't watched it. I sent it to myself so I could watch it.
Never like. There's just no point where it seems like she was like. Actually like caring about this man. That's what I mean when I say I feel bad for him, bro. You have a family with this woman. Yeah. They have you know, have
allegedly. Who knows if those are his kids?
I think they are.
It might be Tupac's kids.
Oh my God. One of them.
Some other man that she prefers more. Yeah, dude, she said she was basically surprised at the fact that like Will said my wife, and that's what had shocked her, and like gave like she was like, what? She was more shocked at that than anything else, and it's like, you know, bro.
Yeah, but you're sitting there next to each other, buddied up like that, you know.
I feel bad that like he spent so much time invested in this woman who clearly does not give a fuck about him, but 7 years separated. At some point, like, dude, you gotta like get the fuck out of there, you know, like. If you've been separated, why are you even still popping out together, acting like?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
that I don't get, and that I don't feel bad for.
Yeah,
you know? And to all the people that were like,
nah, but the fact that it's like, I don't know, I almost feel like that the whole slap thing was just like a bubbling up of like all of these fucking like.
But we knew that.
I know.
Knew that, like,
no, of course, no doubt. It was
It was misdirected anger.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I think it was more. So he's there making a mockery of the woman he's with, and she's not even his fucking wife anymore. Like,
yeah, like who gives a fuck?
And she's never given a fuck about him, you know.
And she gave more of a fuck about the fact that he called her his wife than she didn't even mention Chris Rock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, and to all the people that were like, "Oh, Will's defending Jada, his wife," and you know that's what a man should do. Now you all look dumb as shit.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, I never agreed with that.
Yeah, no, the immediate hot takes to Twitter, like, oh god,
classic,
terrible. Yeah, man. You know, I feel bad for Will, but you know, at this point, I feel like he did it to himself. So
yeah,
I don't really feel that bad.
You know, it's like
cut your losses, dude.
What?
Cut your losses. Move on. Find someone who actually gives a fuck about you. You know.
Yeah, you got plenty of fucking Margot Robbies for the taking.
Do you think he watches those videos and like he feels like he like gets tremendously fucked up?
Probably. I mean, well, maybe not because of the kids and stuff, you know, and like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the problem with them is that it's hard to like criticize from outside when like. It seems like their little family, whatever the fuck you want to call it, like has some level of like stability, like as a group, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but like
they did for years. Like, oh, obviously they're fucking. You can't tell me that they're not companions, like true companions. You know, there's obviously something there. It's not like, oh, she's out fucking everyone else, doesn't even fucking, and he's just standing around following her like a dog. Like,
we don't know that.
I mean,
you think Jada's not getting some dick?
Oh no, she is. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like there's obviously
he's not in the room.
There's
watching.
Obviously a tie that there's a tie that binds there. There's something there that has kept them together for all these years.
I mean,
you know,
whether
it be friendship, you know, they made their kids together, or
their
they
love
just
for Tupac,
admire each other like in different ways. But like obviously it's not your traditional sense of a relationship, you know. Clearly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they could be phenomenal co-parents. You know, they could be they could be doing the co-parenting thing perfect.
Yeah, exactly. But
you know,
Whatever. All right. Come on. Skip all this bullshit. What you
happened?
got there?
You know what I got. I should have saved the shirt.
What do you got there?
I should have saved the shirt, but
the Bert shirt.
bro, Thursday night.
You know what I got.
I know you know. So we'll just you know, dude. Thursday night, I shot the fucking machine.
Let's go.
Yes, bro.
That's fucking epic, bro.
First off,
ladies and gentlemen, we got the Bert.
Dude.
The Bert and Ernie.
First off, dog. He comes out and immediately starts with like Florida shit. And just hilarious.
And obviously, you know, he's an FSU guy.
Yeah, no, but like jokes that are just like Florida centric. Yeah, it's not part of his act that he's working on.
That's cool.
First thing he says is that, man, Florida, I never thought my balls would stick back to my thighs again, but here we are. You know, it gets super fucking funny. He went on for like an hour and 45 minutes or something.
Damn.
Like he went on forever.
That's awesome.
I couldn't watch the entire thing because we were in a room where the TV, like the volume sucked, and that was kind of unfortunate. But while I was there, he was fucking killing. I mean, dude, when he walks out on stage with the shirt on and then takes it off, and everyone just goes absolutely insane. What a fucking moment. Oh, I took a video of it, of course, you know, because I didn't share anything because I'm not going to share bits, you know,
I figured.
because of whatever. But, like, look at everyone, man. You know.
Damn.
In terms of... Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Like the roar.
Nah, that's awesome.
You know. So fucking funny.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta love what he's turned his.
Yeah. He did 2 nights.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, and his openers, funny as shit. Shane Torres had the funniest description of an asshole I've ever heard. He calls it a rope cutter. And bro, just hearing that like phrase,
That's funny as fuck.
I don't know if he coined that in his fucking head or he heard it somewhere and was like, yo, I'm gonna use it as part of my bit, because he was
fucking hilarious.
His bit was basically talking about how like we've normalized ass eating to a point that's in you know, just crazy.
And what's wrong with that?
You know, we don't mind rope cutters. And then I think that was his first opener, super funny. And then his second opener was Mark Smalls. Dude, super nice guy. He fucking followed me on Instagram because we were in the meet and greet room after, and he gave me compliments on my Jordans, and I told him he was just really funny and whatever. We shot the shit for a little bit. But dude, I think what was like so cool about Bert is that when he came in the green room, you could tell he was tired. Like he looked exhausted.
It was a physical performance. It wasn't just he stands there, fucking fucks around for an hour and leaves. Like obviously an hour and 40 or an hour and 30.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I don't know how you feel, but like sometimes after doing this pod, I'm tired.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, but I'm more of an introvert, so
I feel you.
But like
you're fighting the urge to go nonverbal.
Yeah, but like being on stage,
that's
having to control an audience and delivering material.
Yeah, someone who's done, you know,
has
some experience on stage. Like I already know, just the lights alone, like
that
shit. Is
the light being on you will just like hot, make you melt.
You know, it's a lot, but it's impressive for sure.
Yeah, no, super impressive. And like everyone was like, shouldn't the meet and greet have started already? And the people working there are like, no, he's still going.
Damn.
Yeah. It was like, I wish I could have seen it because it sounded fucking insane. But he looked kind of tired, right? So we take the photos. Let me see. I can show you a couple of photos. Dude, this photo right here, fucking hilarious, you know. And bro, like the meet and greet people come in, and it's almost like he switched it on. Bro, gives like his energy to all the people.
Damn, yeah, that's
makes
crazy.
them feel comfortable and gives them the moment. And it was just so dope to see, dude. And at first everyone's coming in, and then it starts. The dudes are taking off their shirts, taking photos with Bert, and then another guy comes in and he's like, dude, I have like a photo request favor. I don't know if you're cool with it. If you're not, it's fine. But like, can we do this? He explains it to Bear, and Bear's like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And they take this photo.
Oh my
God. The butt cheek to butt cheek like gun.
That's epic.
And it was so, dude. Bear was even like, "Okay, how are you doing, gun? Let me make sure I'm doing it the same way, bro." Fucking hilarious. And I wanted to be like, dude, I fuck with two Bears, like love you and Tom and all this shit, you know, but he just seemed like
there's just a lot going on.
There was a lot going on, and you could tell like his tour person was like making sure everything was like running, and you could tell she was like controlling the show, making sure everything. So just the fact that I was able to get the Polaroid, was a mission accomplished. Huge, you know, like I took the Polaroid, and then Mark was like, "Look how I see how you got in there. You made sure you framed it right and shit." Like it was funny, and then he signed it, whatever, and dude, out. Super quick, in and out, but yeah, just fucking hilarious awesome, moment, you know, it's super cool. Yeah, no, it was cool. Yeah, I had a little anxiety going into that, just because I was like, fuck, I hope I could get this Polaroid, and I wasn't sure, you know, because I'd never tried it.
That's an epic one.
In that, like, situation, you know, and it worked out, it was cool, you know. And what was crazy is that was the last one in my Polaroid. And it said I had like 6 or 4. Damn. Like the miscount was there. Yeah, I could have had nothing in there. You know, like, yeah.
Shooting blanks
I lucked out. No, and then I put in a new fucking film. Oh my god, that would have been terrible. If I got shot and nothing came out. Oh, because that's happened to me with Anuel.
Yeah, I remember.
I wanted to kill myself. And then, dude, I don't know what's going on with my Polaroid camera. I put in another one, and the fucking film slide doesn't come out.
Damn.
So I was stuck. I had to shoot, and then that one is now -1. It says it's 7, but it's really 6 shots.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've had some trouble with that Polaroid now a couple times. I think I might have to get a new one, but
it's treated you well, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, also, I just gotta show you this photo, because I think it's fucking hysterical.
Oh my gosh, you got it with the shirt coming off.
Yeah, with him like taking off the shirt.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, and then this is the one. This is like one of the ones that got approved and shit. The one I showed you didn't get approved for whatever reason, but it's cool. You know, yeah, I get the teams and shit.
No, of course.
Sure, if I showed it to him, he would have been like, "Please send this to me."
Yeah,
you know, but fuck it. Yeah, so that was my Thursday. You know, nice, very last minute. I found out like I think the day before or something.
And that's all you shot since then?
Or? I mean, I shot Christian No Doubt.
Oh yeah. I remember those shots were dope.
On Saturday, yeah.
That
thanks.
was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. He has a kid with Kazu, or they're having a kid.
Oh.
And Kazu, I've met her. She's like just fucking amazing person. Super lovely. Shout out to them, man. He's a good performer. The colors are cool. The outfit was dope. I don't know if he was wearing like a chrome heart belt. But the belt was...
That shit looked epic, bro.
Yeah,
he got some great photos.
Yeah, the silhouette shot I had it much darker, but then I brightened it up just so you could show off the belt more.
Hell yeah.
You know? Yeah, that was... You know, that's kind of been all I've shot. I mean, I applied for Jonah Brothers tonight, didn't get approved. Tuesday might have 1975, and then 3 Points, and Ed Sheeran. So I've applied for these. I've also applied for John Legend, and then I might have an in to shoot Heat games. I don't know yet.
Oh my god.
Knock on wood. Hopefully, I sent in a top like 15 list.
Bro.
You know.
That'd be fucking epic.
That'd be so sick. You know.
Good
so
shit,
we'll see, man. Wait, did I apply for them? Wait, where are we? Okay, we're not. Okay. Yeah,
I hope you get 3 points, man. That would be fucking epic.
Yeah, man, that'd be fun. You know, I like shooting 3 points. We'll see. Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh, baby.
You can hope. Can we talk about everything?
Yeah, I think that just about covers it for this week.
What are we at on time? Oh my god. It might be like an hour flat, but fuck it.
Crushing out.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, dude, I watched Dumb Money. You know what that movie is? It's basically about the fucking GameStop that happened with the stocks. It has like Pete Davidson, Seth Rogen, bunch of other guys.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
The movie's actually pretty decent, pretty good. Had some funny moments, cool moments. If it's on streaming and you don't have anything, you should just
check it out.
Give it a watch.
I mean, it's usually Halloween season though, so
I know it's on. I made a mental note.
I made a mental note. You've never seen it at all?
At all. You know, spooky season hasn't really hit me. It kind of started like a couple of days ago, where it's like, oh shit, spooky season.
So the second that October 1st started, like literally it was October 1st, and I pressed play on One Piece, and it was the Thriller Bark arc, which is like the most like fucking Halloween-y possible arc ever.
Oh, that's
so like I got like this like perfect little like, you know, a little bit of Halloween vibes. I've seen a bit of Hubie Halloween, but I'll probably end up watching it all like at some point.
That's
but
funny. No, dude,
that's
showed
just my
you.
favorite. Like that's my Halloween flick. It's stupid. It's funny. It's goofy, but it's just like
Sandler,
it's a perfect like Halloween flick for like the like, you know, just to goof off with.
Yeah, he's a goat. Yeah, no, dude, I showed you the TikTok of like One Piece in Spanish, and you immediately just like brightened up. It was fucking hilarious. And I'm like almost, well, an episode dropped yesterday, but I'm caught up on Gen V.
Dope.
I feel like if I was in high school, I would have loved this show.
Yeah,
I like
it. It's more of like a.
But it gives me like Blue Mountain State meets like Teen Wolf. Type vibes.
Damn.
I don't know. Maybe because it's a younger and it's college.
Yeah, of course. But that's cool that it's like a little rangier. It's not like just the exact same vibe as
no, it's slightly different. I mean, the powers are cool, and you know, shit's fun. It's always over the top, and you know, you're like, I can't believe this is on TV. You know, so that's what I love about streaming.
All right, now we'll leave you on this. Guess what episode I'm on?
On One Piece. Where were you at last time? Don't tell me. I gotta remember. 520.
555.
Fuck. Yeah. Shit. I was so close. Fuck. That was crazy, dude. You're an animal, dog.
I've been grubbing it for lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
That's hilarious.
No, dude, the arc. I'll just be quick about this. There was just like an arc that was just fantastic. I'm talking like so the whole thing starts with his brother's like in jail, and he's like at the 5th level of like the highest security jail, and so he sneaks in to the jail, like, and it's just like this whole ass fucking like saga of him just trying to get to the bottom. Mm-hmm. And then when he gets to the bottom, they already transported his brother out, so then he has to like travel somewhere else, and then it turns into like this huge war, bro. This part in the fucking jail might be my favorite like part of the entire show so far. Like, I absolutely fucking loved it.
And what, that was like 400 episodes in? 480?
Yeah, something like that.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I've been watching Little Spy Family, and it's fire, you know, but
we're chilling. Well, I do
vibes.
think I'm probably gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen after at some point. I've heard great things about it.
It's good. Yeah, I haven't watched this season, so I'm not fully caught up. It is good.
That's just one of the lists. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff.
It's not a bad rec. It's not a bad. In terms of the ones that's ongoing, it's probably one of the better ones.
That's more so like Jaeger's is like telling me you'll watch it with me type shit.
Chainsaw Man might be one. If you're like willing to go down jujitsu, Chainsaw would be cool because it's there's some fucking hysterical moments. But it's also like the animations, the action is fucking crazy. I guess like.
I mean, have you seen the character? I'll say that.
Oh, it's anime, dog. It's like it's a new genre of TV. You know, it's like, and there's already classics. It's not like it's just starting. Like there's hits. You know?
Oh, for sure.
There's shit there. Yeah, I'd probably recommend Chainsaw Man. Yeah,
for sure.
There's just
I'll
fucking
keep that one in mind
moments.
for sure.
And have you seen what that motherfucker looks like?
No.
Well, okay, we'll end it on this. Dude, it's just fucking hilarious. This is a good one. Dude. Guess a dude where his hands and his face are, also.
Nah, that's wild.
You know.
Yeah, the ratings are insane.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah.
Dude, that's
that sick. Shit. Has gory, has comedy, has like a little bit of romance. Sick. You know, it's a good, like, it's very well put together, I'd say.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And it was incredibly
I'm still in like 2012 in fucking One Piece years, so like the fact that, or like 2014 or some shit, that's the fact that this shit is like brand new. It's fucking.
Also, since we're on anime, long-standing animes, they announced a new Dragon Ball like show. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. The animation looks nuts. It's gonna drop fall 2024.
Damn.
Some people were shitting on it. I don't even know what the fuck's going on in the story. I don't care. I'm gonna be watching. Point blank period. Fucking hyped. It's a good week. Yeah, man, that's it, man. Fucking low-key good week. Sneakily good week.
Hey,
Sneaky good
ladies
week.
and gentlemen.
But that's it, you know. Thank you for fucking with us. We appreciate you. Appreciate all the love. And until next time, guys, we're out. Peace.